What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest channel and podcast. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do go ahead and do so. And if you are listening to this / watching this on YouTube, go ahead and hit that like button. It's like walking into the room and hitting on the light switch. You want to just brighten up the room. And so go ahead and hit that like button while you're here. And let's just go ahead and get into this conversation. I'm just going to play this little clip. This is about Meghan Markle talking about why she quit Deal or No Deal when she was on the show as one of the briefcase girls.
Also in California, Meghan Markle has just released another podcast in which she talks about leaving the show where she got her first big break. She says she was treated like a bimbo.
It was Meghan Markle's first major TV gig. Meghan, open the case. As a briefcase model on the game show Deal or No Deal. 16 years later, the Duchess of Sussex is now revealing why she left during her second season.
I ended up quitting the show. I was so much more than what was being objectified on the stage. I didn't like feeling forced to be all looks and little substance.
Meghan details what went on behind the scenes during her latest podcast titled Breaking Down the Bimbo.
There were different stations for having your lashes put on or your extensions put in or the padding in your bra. There was a very cookie cutter idea of precisely what we should look like.
The models were known for showing lots of skin, wearing skimpy dresses and high heels. But today, two of Meghan's former castmates are hitting back on social media. Deal or No Deal never treated us like bimbos, writes Claudiajordan. I'm especially protective of Howie Mandel, who was nothing but kind and respectful. Patricia Cara, who appeared in every episode, also tweeted, "Funny, I remember a group of hardworking, strong-minded, independent women." Meghan says she wants more for her daughter with Prince Harry, 16-month-old Lilibet.
I want my Lily to want to be educated and want to be smart and to pride herself on those things.
All right, so listen, sometimes I am hesitant to talk about Meghan Markle on my platform because I don't hate anyone, but there are some things that I hate. So I don't hate people, but there are certain things that I hate. I hate complaining. Complaining is one of the things that even when I catch myself sometimes, maybe things that I may be going through or experiencing, and I catch myself complaining, I have to stop myself because it's like, girl, get it together. It's not going to be like this forever. It's going to get better. It's for a purpose. It's for a reason, whatever it is. And I just stop myself. And even people in my family, I cannot stand to hear people whine and complain. So Meghan is just a freaking whiner and complainer. And the thing that pisses me off even so much more about her, of all the people in the world that's doing it, is, girl, you are like one of the most privileged people on, definitely in this country, if not on this earth at this time. And so your problems in comparison to others pale in comparison. And there are some people that would literally kill if they could to be in her shoes. So everything about her that she is sharing, it's not uplifting. It's more of the complaining and the whining, and it shows her as a complainer and a quitter. So if you look at her going into the royal family, marrying this man that she complains about how she was seen as like, well, he chose me. I didn't, it was not just he chose me. I chose him too. Like, everything is a complaint. It's just, oh my God. Why is it everything it seems that comes out of her mouth is a complaint? I rarely hear things where she's just being uplifting. I believe that if that's for the most part what we saw from Meghan, then you could really say that the people who are the naysayers or the people who come out and make comments that others may perceive as negative, you could say, well, yeah, you're just a hater. It's hard to call people haters that come out and make comments about her that are not praiseworthy or pleasing to her ears, or just fangirl worship idolization type of speech, because like myself, there are many people that do not have the tolerance and the patience for people that complain, especially when you are privileged. I'm not saying that people who are privileged have everything in their life going for them that is just all, sunshine and rainbows. I get it. We all go through things on different levels that may not be as pleasing to us as we would hope. So I'm not here to say that her life is perfect. It absolutely isn't. No one's life is perfect, but it is privileged. So I don't believe that she has the right to be sitting here and complaining. And then you bring up these experiences from your past, that everything that we go through in our life, whether it is in our past and it's something that you chose to not continue to do anymore, or whatever the case may be, it's a chapter in your book. Just talk about the experience. But why do you have to say, we were made to feel like bimbos? Okay, maybe that's the way you felt, because maybe you stepped into something that was above what you felt comfortable doing. But to put everyone in the category of being a bimbo because that's the way that you felt is not fair. So I'm glad to see, I really do like Claudia Jordan. Say what you will about her. I really admire Claudia Jordan, not just because of the statement that she made, but just a number of other things that she has said that I 100% agree with. And some things I don't agree with. I don't agree with everything she says, or anyone that I like or admire says. But when she made that comment about how it wasn't like that for everyone, I loved the fact that she came out and made that statement. So what she said in its entirety about Meghan Markle, she came out and she said, because she disagreed with Meghan, saying that, we were made to, be objectified on the stage. She said, now, Meghan, for clarity, yes, getting a modeling gig on a game show isn't necessarily about your intellect, but every show the executive producers picked 5 models with the most outgoing and fun personalities to place mics on, who they knew would engage with the contestants. If you just show up and don't engage, then you'll just get your check and not get much out of it. Oh, I almost forgot. It also led to me co-hosting the 2009 Miss Universe pageant with Billy Bush in front of 500 million people. Not too shabby for a bimbo. Lord knows I've been defending this woman in the media for years, and I still will, but I just didn't want any misunderstanding about the climate and environment on set. And I'm especially protective of the host Howie Mandel, who was nothing but kind and respectful to all 26 of us. And I'm glad she made that statement because, with Meghan being in the position that she's in now, I believe that she is really just showing that everything is about Meghan. It's all about me, when she really should be in this position trying to uplift others if she wants to have a voice out here. The voice should be a voice that is going to help to uplift, to encourage, to educate, engage on a certain level versus whine and complain. So her going into the royal family and it not being what she was expecting it to be, she quit. So now she's here talking about when she was on Deal or No Deal and it wasn't what she was expecting it to be, so she quit. Everything that girl is talking about, it is just a huge quit fest and complain session. And I'm so over it. I'm never here for complaining ever. And people may say, well, you're complaining about her. No, I'm responding to what she's put out here. I don't sit and talk about Meghan Markle every day. Hardly ever. But if there's a topic that comes up with her name in it and it's something that I just really feel like sharing my thoughts and views and opinions on, and that's what I'm going to do. And sometimes I get around to recording about it. And sometimes I may just be having a discussion with someone that is in my space at the time. But Meghan Markle talking about this situation, I mean, I guess you have this podcast, you have to have something to talk about. But maybe this isn't the way to go. maybe there's so many other ways that she could use her voice that would be beneficial. But if you're just going to use this to complain about your past and talk about how terrible things have been in your life, then it makes what a lot of people who have been making comments and have had opinions about Meghan Markle say to be deemed as kind of true. And Wendy Williams said this a while ago. This was before they got married, when they got engaged. You know, Wendy Williams was like, I don't know about this girl. Something about her I just don't trust, but I got my eyes on her. And say what you will about Wendy Williams. Call her a messy person. Call her a mess. Say she's reaping what she sowed. Oh, whatever. I agreed with her when she said that, and I'm just seeing it more and more now. I'm not here to wish her downfall. I'm not here to hope and pray that the marriage doesn't last, any of those things. But in my view of what she's putting out there and what is being, placed in our eyes and ears to see and hear, it just to me seems like this woman, this girl, she's nothing but a big quitter and complainer, and I am just 100% over it. But you guys can let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. And until the next time, this is Beth, and I'm just being beautifully honest.